Hello, welcome YouTubers and Doctor Who fanatics to another Big Finish audio review. It is another request review by Taylor Presents, so thank you very much for the request. He said that I should take a look at The Justice of Jalxar, which is written by the Robert Holmes of Big Finish, John Dorney, which is starring Tom Baker and Mary Tam in The Justice of Jalxar, also featuring Christopher Benjamin and Trevor Baxter playing Jago and Litefoot. So you know a bit of a normal procedure when I go for the cover art, read the blurb, look inside and say my overall thoughts and opinions on the actual story. So let's start with the cover. So the cover art, I very like an industrial sort of cover art, I really do like it. Again, very creative cover. I don't know who made it, I'm not sure if it's Tom Webster or not, I don't know. But anyway, we have the Doctor, Romana, Jago, Litefoot, we have Bobby Stamford, and we have Justice, his massive 8-foot tall robot. And it's a full cast audio drama, 50th anniversary logo. Get to the side, it is white with the Tom Baker picture by there, Doctor Who Justice of Jalxar 2.4, because it's in season 2. The back is directed by Ken Bedley and it is an hour approx. And for the blurb, it is a dawn of a new century, the scourge of the criminal underclass, the saviour of the victorious and the protector of the weak. The police are baffled, but Professor George Litefoot and Henry Gordon Jago are on the case. Or at least they will be when they finished their peer. Good old Jago and Litefoot. What is the source of the Pugilist spectre's supernatural powers? He is alone in this noble quest, and what is his connections to the spate and corpses discovered around London? As they descend further into the nefarious netherworld, the infernal investigators may be out of their depths. They are going to need help if they need to get out of this alive. The help of an old friend and his new assistant. The help of the Doctor and Romana. So here at the cast we have the Doctor, Romana, Professor George Litefoot, Henry Gordon Jago, Bobby Stamford, Mary Brown, Stone and Harvey Marsh. So open up, we have the disc, take it out, features other releases from Season 2, Season 1 and the 4th Doctor Lost Stories box set. Take out the booklet. We have the director's notes from Ken Bedley with that giant 8-foot robot behind the scenes. Writer's notes by John Dorney. The installment after this one, Phantoms of the Deep. Doctor Who magazine, and then credits. If you want to, you can flip it over if you desire. To my overall thoughts and opinions on The Justice of Jalxar. The Justice of Jalxar has been incredibly fantastic on people's reviews of it. People just say they absolutely love it. It ranges to 9 out of 10 to 10 out of 10. I haven't seen it rated any lower. Well, people rate quite differently they do, but what I'm trying to say, I have not seen a single person saying that this is a bad story. And it's not. I can't see anyone saying that this is a bad story. This is a work of art. This is a fantastic written tale. I absolutely love it. Literally when it just started, wow, this is just so entertaining, so engaging, and such a fantastic audio. I wish it never ended because it was just so good. Yeah, as you can see, I really enjoyed this audio, and I'm just going to go through the positives of why I enjoyed The Justice of Jalxar, because it's definitely, believe what people say about this one. The fantastic John Dorney does it again. The Robert Holmes of Big Finish. So the positives of the story, well, I can turn it around because I'm starting with the characters first. Every single character here was absolutely marvellous in this play and putting all their efforts into the story. I will start with the Dr. Tom Baker, very comedic and really funny in this episode, or this story. He was brilliant as well. Loved him in this tale. Loved the engagements between the Professor George Litefoot and Henry Gordon Jago. Like, they met the Doctor for the first time, and now they've met him for the second time now as well. And they've also met Romana as well. Again, good engagements. Bobby Stamford, who is this guy right by here, absolutely a brilliant character. Yes, again, he's got like a big part of the story as well, which I won't spoil, but yeah, some interesting stuff going around him. Mary Brown, I would say that this was probably my least favourite or least engaging character of the story, but still she was absolutely marvellous, played by Rosanna Miles, still fantastic. Stone, played by Ben Bishop, who was, well, I won't say what his part is really, I won't really say anything about him, but yeah, he was also absolutely brilliant. And Harvey Marsh, which was just a fantastic, his voice acting was brilliant, and yeah, he was quite good as well, he was brilliant as well. He also played, they all played really good parts actually, so yeah, I can't really doubt it really. So John Dorney, solid perfection on his writing and his characters, they were all absolutely fantastic. Now we can talk about this giant ass robot right by here. It's an 8-foot tall robot, and he likes to call itself Justice. So yeah, I'm just going to call the robot Justice. A fantastic villain. There's quite a number of villains going around, and some fantastic twists and turns, which I can't spoil, but my word is absolutely fantastic, really funny. It does sound like it's an 8-foot robot walking around, and it's brilliant, tried to be anonymous. I don't know how, but the Doctor stated, I'm going to bring this anyway, that he tried to be anonymous, the robot, to wear a massive coat around him. But I think people will be quite worried to see an 8-foot person walk right behind you, and the robot is extremely wide. You know, I don't know how it could stay anonymous, but I don't know why, but still, fair point then, I guess. But I don't see how an 8-foot robot wearing a coat would be anonymous, or you won't expect anything. That's the only thing that triggers to me anyway. But still, we go back to the robot Justice. Absolutely fantastic. I love his quote in this story, that I am justice and you are guilty. I love it when he says that line. He just sounds so powerful, like a very good villain for a robot. It's like a steam sort of robot, and it really just flashes to the Victorian London times, like a monster's been, like a massive robot's been created in this time, but it's much more than that. Absolutely. The music, my god, it was fantastic. All the music in time with the dialogue going around was placed in fantastically. The music was like 2 steps from hell sort of stuff. It was bloody brilliant. It was absolutely. We could talk about Jago and Litefoot. They are brilliant. They are. I absolutely love these two. I love them in Mind Games in the Worlds of Doctor Who, and I love them even more in this. They are such good characters, and I'm really looking into their spin-off series. I'm definitely going to get that one from the Companion Chronicles first. It's really intriguing me. To be honest, what about negatives? Not a single one. I cannot see it. The only thing I have is a little sore thing. It's just where they said they tried to make the robot anonymous by wearing a giant coat. I don't see that being anonymous. That's the only thing that just finishes me with this one. But that's it really. I don't criticize it. I don't hate it. I loved it. I loved listening to this one. I could listen to it again. Absolutely. So yeah, in conclusion, a fantastic story. Brilliant Jago and Litefoot again. Really Victorian feels to it as well, with a giant ass robot. Fantastic music and scores and sound designs and characters. I'm gonna go for it. A solid 10. It's just a mind-blowing story. Anyone who's watching this absolutely gets it. If you're a fan of the Key to Time era, even though there's nothing about the Key to Time in the story, still get it. It's brilliant. If you're a fan of Season 16, as I said, if it doesn't tie in anywhere, but you have to get it. It's one of the bests of the 4th Doctor from Big Finish. It's just absolutely marvellous. So, all of you have a fantastic day. Have a good one.